My name is Malvika Vardhan and it's my pleasure to be chatting with so many entrepreneurs today, so many people in the world of business who've discovered that the world is actually a big, beautiful place waiting to be conquered, and this is a story that I'm dying to hear. So Kunal, Ramesh, Praveen, welcome on.
Thank you so much.
Let's start with introductions, what you do, which BNI chapter you're a part of, and how long BNI has been a part of your lives.
So my name is Kunal. I'm part of the Insomniacs chapter. I'm also the director consultant for Champions, from where Ramesh and Praveen are. I've been in BNI now 8 years, 9th year counting. I'm primarily into manufacturing packaging. As exciting as that is, I'm going to head to Ramesh. Why don't you introduce yourself?
So yes, my name is Ramesh Menon, and I have a branding consultancy called Brandform, based in Dubai, and we've been here since 2007. I joined BNI 4 years ago, and yeah, it's been a great journey so far.
Lovely.
Thanks for having us over here, Malvika, first of all. And my name is Praveen. I'm into medical supplies. My company is called Middle East. I've been part of BNI Champions for 4 years, and the journey continues.
Now, on the surface, it seems like the three of you do completely different things, but you embarked on a new adventure that had you traveling to Uganda. Tell us more about that. How, where, when did that happen?
So, it was exactly about 2 years ago when we as a chapter decided that we wanted to actually explore a new geography. Of course, a lot of members were there at that time, and we were trying to do a lot of business outside the borders of UAE as well. Coincidentally, at the same time, there was the national director of Uganda who was here for the BNI Members Day, and then we discussed with her, Diana, we discussed with her a lot of potential opportunities for cross-trade between UAE and Uganda.
Right.
So all she said was, why don't you guys come down, explore what our country has to offer, and we'll take it up from there. So that was the start of the ideation, let's say, of Champions traveling to Uganda.
Right. So you land in Uganda, and what is it that you see? What is the opportunity that you find, and what came of that trip?
So I had actually been to Uganda with another member called Anish, same BNI Champions chapter, to explore the opportunities. So when these guys were going ahead and when they landed, the scene was something else. I'm going to let Ramesh talk about that because he was actually part of that team when they landed there together, 19 of them. Ramesh, why don't you go ahead?
So yeah, there were actually 19 of us on a flight. We literally took over half the flight to Kampala. And when we landed there, we had all the support that we needed. First from our partner at BNI, our member at BNI, who had his existing business over there, Anish Malatiri, who's currently the president of BNI Champions. And we also had BNI, there are 3 active chapters in Kampala. All of them really supported us, made us feel at home, connected us to the kind of people that we wanted to be connected to, and that's where the journey started. So it was absolutely seamless.
Beautiful. So what was this opportunity, and what caused you all to come together and pull in all of your thoughts, resources, ideas?
So the idea was actually pretty simple. All of us wanted to explore other countries. These are businesses which are scalable across borders. So we landed up there. We met people through BNI, through Anish's contacts. We met a lot of others, and we realized that actually setting up business here might be the ideal next step. And I think it was Ramesh's idea where on the last evening there in Kampala, he asked, so what next? What do we do from here? We've met a bunch of people, we've attended BNI meetings, so now what? And that is when we said, why don't we float a company here? We asked a few members from BNI Uganda as to how expensive or how much would it cost to set up here. And once we had the calculation in, we just took a vote among members on who all would be interested in setting up a joint venture there, where we all represent our individual businesses, but it's one big conglomerate. And then I think about 80% were in to doing that, and yeah, that's how it went. And then Praveen was coordinating with BNI Uganda, one of the main responsibilities, and we floated a company. It's called Emiricorp. It's still there in existence, and a lot of us are doing business there.
Wow. Sounds like a great story, but what's the way forward now? I mean, what are things looking like over the next couple of months, and how is BNI going to be a part of that story too?
I think both of us have a story to tell, so I think I'll leave it to Praveen to start off.
So the thing was, when we set up Emiricorp, I mean, like how Kunal said, it was something that on the last day before we took a flight back to Dubai, Ramesh actually floated that question. Okay, guys, either we take a flight back, live on that great journey that we had, celebrate everything, and then probably forget about it.
Yeah.
Or the other option is to now see what next. I mean, maybe set up a company. So that's exactly what we did. When we came back to Dubai, we engaged the members back in BNI Uganda. In fact, quite a lot of them actually helped us set up. I mean, there were lawyers, there were company formation specialists, there was marketing people, people who helped us find a plot for our office. So we engaged all these people and we managed to set up a company. And then, of course, things changed in early this year. So there was a bit of there was a big question mark as to how do we take this forward from here. But then I think that's also the power of BNI, isn't it? Like when you have a network of members who are constantly looking out for each other, business always happens.
That's beautiful.
So personally for me, I did manage to clock in my first business sometime in August this year with Uganda, and it was a very proud moment for me personally, and also thanks to a lot of members over there who actually supported that whole thing. And then I think even Ramesh has done business over there in the last few months.
Yeah, just one other thing to add, right? So it's one thing about going there, finding an opportunity and getting together.
Right.
But all of us have been in the chapter for about 3 to 4 years, all the members who are part of this group. So one part of the story is setting it together, but the other part is actually also having that trust and that ability to come together as a business that is quite different from, and that is outside of BNI, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we came together quite well. Yes, in terms of opportunities, I think I've had 4 businesses generating out of that place. It's converted, it's business is happening. I'm getting second, third tier referrals now. But at this time, we need probably a presence on the ground to take things forward.
Wonderful. This sounds like a great story, and may the world be yours to conquer. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.